Narcissism can be a difficult trait to deal with, especially when it comes to setting boundaries and protecting oneself. One aspect of narcissism that is particularly relevant in this regard is the tendency of narcissists to rely on others to protect them from formidable opponents. This can be seen in the way that narcissists often surround themselves with other narcissists, seeking out relationships and social connections that will satisfy their need for validation and support. It's important to understand that this behavior is not limited to overt narcissists, whom are characterized by their grandiose sense of self-importance and lack of empathy. Covert narcissists, who are often more subtle in their manipulation and exploitation of others, also fear being alone and may seek out relationships with other narcissists in order to fulfill their social needs. This information is crucial for effectively applying the no-contact rule, which involves cutting off all communication and relationships with a narcissistic individual. By understanding the ways in which narcissists rely on others for protection and validation, it is possible to break free from their manipulative influence and establish healthy boundaries. It is also worth noting that narcissism is prevalent in modern culture, especially among young people who spend a lot of time on social media. While it is true that social media can contribute to the development of narcissistic traits, it is not the sole cause. There are many other factors at play, including genetics, early childhood experiences, and cultural influences. It is important to recognize that narcissism is a complex trait that cannot be reduced to a single cause or explanation. The tendency for narcissists to stick together means that they probably have at least one relative who is also a narcissist. Building connections with others work the same way. A recluse's circle of companions is usually composed of other recluses. As a group, covert narcissists believe they can do more damage and spread more lies than they can do alone. They frequently work together to bring down the same victim, fueled by jealousy and a desire for the downfall of others. Narcissists are attracted to each other not because they have a genuine understanding of each other, but rather because of the perfect artificial image they both present and the fake relationships they have constructed. When dealing with a narcissist, it can come as a shock to learn that some of the individuals on their side are also narcissists. Therefore, it is not always sufficient to cut off contact with a single narcissist, as there may be more narcissists trying to exert their influence. Simply ignoring each other might not be the best course of action in this case. Even though the narcissist's relatives may act like they don't have an interest in your relationship, they are actually just concerned with what benefits the narcissist and themselves. When you decide to sever ties with the narcissist in your life, they become too polite and try to keep you as a friend, despite your best efforts to avoid them. They will all try to change your mind about something you've previously decided. As an added bonus, the narcissist can now monitor your every step and spread malicious stories about you. The narcissist's enablers may even try to convince you that you were at fault and that you should give the relationship another try. Because of this, the narcissist's circle of friends could potentially pose a danger. They will constantly work with others to plot your destruction, whether by turning the community against you or exerting undue pressure on you to behave in a certain way. One of the narcissist's minions is always on the lookout for an opportunity to socialize with the victim. During their smear campaign, anyone who appears to be getting along well with the narcissist is likely on the narcissist's side and buying into the lies they are spreading. Everyone therefore holds you responsible for their problems and any instances of antagonism or oppression they encounter. Many others before you have faced similar challenges, and it is common for narcissists to cheat on their relationships and then accuse their partners of doing so. The worst aspect of a narcissist's behavior is blaming the victim for their own dishonesty and mental instability when they accuse another person of dishonesty, theft, or lying. Narcissists take pleasure in creating doubts in the minds of others by playing the part of hapless victims. After being slandered by a narcissist, anyone dealing with the person's loved ones should proceed with extreme caution. They will surround you like a pack of ravenous wolves. It's important to keep in mind that the most dangerous people are often those who go unnoticed. It's common for narcissists to fight with each other, but when it comes to defending the family's honor against an outside threat, they always come back together. Even when death is imminent, they remain loyal to one another. Their choice to stay together despite their mutual animosity and envy speaks volumes about how ugly they both are. Being in close quarters with a member of a narcissist family cult is extremely dangerous, as I can attest from my own experience. You never know who might show up to make your life miserable, even if they don't seem to know many people. In the case of a narcissist, you might as well be on the lookout for flying monkeys. In summary, covert narcissists often surround themselves with other narcissists because they satisfy their social needs and have constructed fake relationships based on a perfect artificial image. When attempting to cut off contact with a narcissist, it is important to consider that there may be more narcissists trying to exert their influence. The narcissist's circle of friends can pose a danger and may work together to plot the victim's destruction. It is common for narcissists to blame the victim for their own dishonesty and mental instability, and they may create doubts in the minds of others by playing the victim themselves. It is important to proceed with caution when dealing with the loved ones of a narcissist, as they may be loyal to the narcissist and attempt to change the victim's mind about severing ties. It is also common for narcissists to cheat on their relationships and then accuse their partners of doing so. In today's video, all I have time to say is this. We need to keep this in mind as we work to purge our lives of poisonous influences. I hope this has been helpful to you. Please use the comment section below to share your thoughts. I hope you all have a wonderful week. It means a lot to me that you watched this video.